But when this, once again, I'm gonna have to voice over because I'm doing this outside and my neighbor across the street is cutting down trees. Hi, welcome to FiberLoveDiary. If we haven't met, I'm Trish, and if we have met, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a good summer. It's very hot here in Michigan, for Michigan standards anyway. I mean, I guess we kind of have, you know, weak ice water in our veins. And because it's so hot, I thought perfect day for ice dyeing. So I have done it once before. I didn't have great results, but it was on a pillowcase. It wasn't on fiber or yarn. And I have soaking 2 different batches of fiber and 2 skeins of yarn. So, and I have colors all picked out. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna do some ice dyeing. My husband went to the store and got me 2 bags of ice. So there's a couple of things that I think that you will want / need for this. I don't very often get too wrapped up in equipment and all that, as you guys know. So to do this, you probably will want gloves because you're using the straight powder and it's very concentrated and you're really likely to dye your hands. You're also going to use your hands to sprinkle, and like, I don't judge you if you like dyeing your hands or if you're cool with it, but I am not cool with it. If you don't want to dye your hands, wear some gloves. And also, you definitely, when you're dealing with the dry powder, should use some sort of a filter mask. I'll actually link the one that I use. It's from Amazon. It's not very expensive, and I know that it actually works. So this dye is non-toxic, and I have done my research, but when acid dye powder is dry, it can be a lung irritant, and let's face it, in the life and times of COVID, we don't want to irritate your lungs. So please wear an appropriate mask, and let's dye some fiber. Okay, looks like it is ice dyeing o'clock. This is the outside temperature. That's perfect for melting ice over some things that I want to dye. So let's do it. I'm excited. Overnight, I soaked 200 grams of Knit Picks Gloss Roving, which I absolutely ended up loving. I had never dyed it before, and it is beautiful. And 8 ounces of 70% merino, 30% bamboo from Tenny's Fiber Farm. And there are also 2 skeins of Cascade Heritage. So just to see if it made a difference, I arranged the yarn in 2 different ways. The pink bowl is a spiral. You can't really see it yet, but you will later. And in the white bowl, I arranged it just kind of in a zigzag pattern, going back and forth. Last, I'm going to arrange the top. So on the left, it is the Knit Picks Gloss Roving. You can buy it actually in bulk, and that's what I do. And then on the right is the Merino Bamboo blend from Tenny's Fiber Farm. Really do have my mask on, see? And my gloves, so I'm all set. So I'm just going to cover each of these completely with ice. I don't want any dye to land directly on the wool or the yarn, so I'm going to cover all of them. I have to use some of both bags. Just a quick peek into my brain about how I think about colors that might touch each other or blend. I think about that when I'm picking the colors, and I don't put them next to each other at all normally if I'm not okay with them blending to some degree, but on this they're going to blend even more. You just really can't control it at all. So just think about what colors you may or may not want to come together, and you can always separate them with a little neutral. That's why each of these has at least one neutral color. I'm going to move on to the sock yarn now. I have 4 colors for each of these. So again, this is the sock yarn that is set in here in like a zigzag pattern. So on both of these, I kind of did like a pinwheel pattern with the colors. I just wanted to get in kind of close. Can't see the yarn anywhere yet on this one, but on this one I can. Look at, see that? See that purple? Ooh, exciting. Can't see the fiber yet on this either, but looks like it's gonna be kind of cool. Look, see how clear that water is? That's good. And right there, it's really quite clear. It's reflecting a little, but the water is pretty clear. Ooh, this one gets me excited too. Right, my neighbors are playing country music. I'm so sorry if you don't like it. The ice is almost completely melted. There's just like a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on video or not, but I'll tell you, this water is looking pretty clear. I was kind of afraid I'd have too much. Oh, it is clear. That's not quite there. Okay. See, this one still has ice, you can see. But doesn't that look cool? And then this one I think might be my favorite. This is sock yarn. It's very Halloween-y. And then here's this one. So I'm pretty happy. I am gonna let them heat up though in the sun for a little bit to make sure that the dye sets all the way, although I think I'm in pretty decent shape. And when they're all done and rinsed out, I will show you all of them done.